This podcast is sponsored by authorvoices.ai. Transform your book into a captivating audiobook in minutes, not months, and for just a fraction of the cost. Discover the future of narration at authorvoices.ai today.
The rise of AI. Narration technology, a new era for authors and audiobooks. Discover how AI narration is transforming audiobook creation, offering authors affordable, customizable, and professional-sounding AI audiobook narration solutions. The exciting evolution of AI. Narration technology for authors. If you're an author, you've probably thought about turning your books into audiobooks, and maybe even wondered how to make that process easier, faster, and more affordable. That's where the advances in AI narration technology come into play. And honestly, it's becoming a game changer for writers across the board. Gone are the days when creating an audiobook meant spending hours in a recording studio or hiring an expensive voice actor. Now, with the development of AI, voice generators, and for books, authors have new tools that allow them to narrate their own stories in a professional-sounding way without needing complicated setups or massive budgets. Why AI? Narration technology matters to authors. As an author, your voice is your brand. Yet, narrating your own book might not be feasible due to time, vocal strain, or simply not having access to the right equipment. This is why AI audiobook narration has become increasingly appealing. Using AI narration tools, authors can bring their stories to life with realistic-sounding voices, reach wider audiences by offering audiobooks without the usual production hassles, save time and money compared to traditional audiobook recording methods. What's really impressive is how natural these AI-generated voices have gotten. In the early days, AI narration sounded robotic and unnatural, but engineers and developers have refined the tech, creating voices that capture tone, emotion, pacing, and even subtle pauses that make listening enjoyable. How AI voice generators have progressed. Originally, AI voice technology was limited to simple text-to-speech systems that sounded more like GPS directions than engaging narrators. But today's AI voice generators benefit from deep learning and neural network advancements, making voices much more human-like. Emotion and nuance. AI narration tools now can detect and convey emotions, modulating the tone depending on the scene, be it suspenseful, joyful, or somber. Customization. Authors can often tweak the voice speed, pitch, and style to match the personality of their book or characters. Multiple voices. For books with various characters, some platforms offer multiple AI voice options, creating a dynamic listening experience. This evolution means AI book narration isn't just a cheap substitute. It's becoming an attractive, credible choice for high-quality audiobook production. Why more authors are embracing AI. Audiobook narration. Accessibility and independence are huge selling points. Instead of relying on narration studios or voice actors, authors have control over their book's audio production from beginning to end. You can finalize your manuscript and turn it into an audiobook quickly, testing different voices and styles along the way. Plus, the affordability factor can't be ignored. Producing a professional audiobook the traditional way can run into thousands of dollars. AI narration services lower this barrier, opening doors for indie authors and smaller publishers who want to break into the booming audiobook market. Of course, AI narration might not completely replace human narrators for every project, especially those needing complex character performances or dramatic readings. But as technology continues to improve, it's a versatile option that authors shouldn't overlook. Getting started with AI. Narration. If you're curious about trying AI narration for your books, there are platforms tailored to authors' needs. And one of the standout services in this space is authorvoices. It's designed specifically to help authors leverage AI to produce high-quality audiobook narration without the typical challenges. Authorvoices offers an intuitive interface with customizable voice options that suit a wide variety of genres and styles. Whether you want a calm, soothing narrator for your romance novel or a gripping narrator for a thriller, this platform helps you find the perfect AI voice that fits your work. They also provide advanced controls and affordable pricing, making it easier than ever for authors to create their own AI audiobook narration in a fraction of the time it would take traditionally. Final thoughts. The future sounds bright. AI. Narration technology is reshaping the audiobook landscape and making it more accessible for authors to bring their stories to an auditory audience. The progress in AI voice generators, combined with platforms like authorvoices.ai, empowers authors to take control over narration and offer listeners engaging, professional experiences. If you're an author who's been on the fence about audiobook production, now is an ideal time to explore the possibilities AI narration holds. You don't need a studio, tons of equipment, or a big budget anymore. Just your story and the click of a button. Check out authorvoices.ai today and find out how AI narration can help you bring your books to life in a fresh, exciting way. The technology has advanced so much that your book deserves to be heard, and AI narration is making that easier than ever.